Hey, Strike Brigade, how you doing? I'm Specialist Joe Padula with the 2nd Brigade Public Affairs Office, and do we have valuable information for you? The Strike Brigade has been very busy recently and has been involved in many events here on Fort Campbell. Here, take a look at some of the stories. Absolutely. The Strike Brigade takes care of its soldiers in uniform and out. Specialist Mike Monroe explains.
Strike Field was transformed recently. The field, which usually hosts PT and award formations, instead played host to a Family Readiness Group Fun Day. The event offered a chance for the families of 2BSTB to connect prior to deployment.
You get to meet different families. You notice that, oh, your wife's pregnant too, you know? And then y'all can hook up, exchange numbers, and then when we deploy, they can still keep that connection.
The Family Readiness Group supports all of the members of its Army family, not just the married soldiers.
The single soldiers came out of the barracks, and it's not just a family event, it's a soldier event. And they are part of this big picture, the big family.
Sergeant Major Reynolds went on to say that the event offered many challenges, but thanks to the help of volunteers, the day was a great success. For 2ndBct Public Affairs, I'm Specialist Mike Monroe.
Check this out. Right outside of the 2nd Brigade's dining facility will be a boss-held event on Saturday at 1 p.m. Yeah, with your brigade boss president, Specialist Melanie Stokes, that's her. We're going to be out here cooking hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken. There's going to be beverages for everyone, music galore. Everyone's going to be having a good time. All we need is you. So why don't you come on over on Saturday at 1 p.m. and enjoy the festivities. Absolutely. From great battles fought and won to keeping the peace, the Strike Brigade always moves with respect and pride. You can show your unit pride by stopping by the Strike store. Here, you can purchase your Strike hats, your Strike t-shirts, and of course my favorite, the Strike coffee mug. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. The store is now open every workday right outside of the Brigade's dining facility from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Any questions, contact Master Sergeant Anthony Noah at anthony.r.noah@conus.army.mil or at 865-556-2122. That's 865-556-2122. Bada bing. Units of the 2nd Brigade Combat Team continue to prepare for their upcoming deployment to Afghanistan, and the medics of Strike are no exception. Specialist Mike Monroe has more.
One of the most stressful jobs in the Army is that of the combat medic. Medics are asked to see and do things many people are unwilling or unable to. The Rascon School of Combat Medicine provided training to the medics of Strike Brigade to prepare them for Afghanistan.
Being a medic, it's a big responsibility. Why? Because you have someone's life in your hands. Medic skills are perishable. If you don't train on them, you tend to forget things. So as much training as you can get, the better for medics.
The training presented the medics with a variety of wounds and different levels of severity to test their combat readiness.
As medics, we want to be prepared for the worst, because we never know when a situation is going to present itself like that. So having this training, having the medics go out there and putting them in some of the most challenging positions, is the best we can do to prepare them.
Staff Sergeant Picazzari and Captain Christensen both agreed that the soldiers performed well and are prepared for the upcoming deployment. For 2ndBct Public Affairs, I'm Specialist Mike Monroe.
Man, that friggin' rocked. Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for checking us out, and thanks for all that you do. And remember, we are Strike soldiers. I'm Specialist Joe Padula with the 2nd Brigade Public Affairs Office, and I'll talk to you later. Absolutely.